Dave from Chaos Guitars here. Not quite sure how this video is going to turn out because I usually shoot them on this, and this crapped out on me. So we're going to try it on a laptop today, see what happens. Had a lot of people asking me about how to get gouges and stuff like that out of your fretboard. I've been doing it very successfully for a while, and I just haven't been able to get a video up to show you, and I promised a couple people I would. So that's what I'm doing today. It's real simple. Tools, you don't need a lot of tools. Basically, you need this. Let's see if I can get it on my, there you go, a razor blade. I love this stuff. You may use it, you may not. I use it on a ton of different stuff. It's wonderful stuff. I'll use it if the razor blade's getting hung up. I'll use it to kind of use as a lube or whatever, but I'm probably not going to need it on this neck today. This neck today that I'm doing is going to be one of the prototype necks for our own line of Chaos Inc. guitars. But it's got a lot of crud on it and stuff like that. So I'm just going to take the crud off it today, but I'm going to show you the process that I use when it's got a gouge or fingernail gouges or whatever in it to level everything out. And see if we can get the video to focus on the neck here, and we'll get to work. All right, we're going to go to the 12th fret because you can see probably all the crud that's on there. And basically what you want to do is you're going to take the razor blade and you're going to scrape. You're going to keep it 90 degrees straight up and down. Do not tilt it because you're going to start gouging wood out. And do not go side to side. So what you want to do is and I use two hands, but you won't be able to see. So you just want to get it butted up against one of the frets and come straight down to the other one. Work your way across the fret. Basically, you're doing what a planer does for wood. You're just kind of planing off the top layer of all the crud. I know a lot of people that actually clean their fretboard this way. I don't. It's a little harsh just to clean your fretboard this way, but it does work very good if there's a ton of crud or if you have gouges. So, and you want to be careful not to roll off the edge or you're going to round out the edge. So just keep it nice and flat. Now, this neck has a little bit of a radius, so you're going to want to just take your time and step up little by little. You can see some of the shavings coming off there. And that's pretty much all you need to do. You can see all the crud has come off. Nice and clean now. And that's pretty much it. And then, like I said, sometimes I'll take some of this wonderful stuff, just put a couple drops on it, spread it over the fret there. And then this helps also. And if first time doing it, I suggest you use something like this. It doesn't have to be this stuff. You can use a little bit of wax. You can use some oil, lemon oil, or whatever you put on your fretboard, just to get a little bit of lube in there, which will stop the blade from hanging up, and you won't have to worry about digging in until you get used to the feel. I've done so many of these that I can pretty much do them in my sleep, but it does help if you're doing it for the first time, your first couple times, to get some lube in there. And there you go. That's all there is to it. If you have some really deep nicks, you're going to have to just kind of play it by ear and see how far you can go. You don't want to go too far because you don't want to make, that fret between those frets lower than everything else. You kind of have to judge, and you may have to do the entire board. And then what I do is I'll go back and, this is 400, but I usually go back with some 220, just nice and lightly. Start it like start at the one fret and go kind of sand halfway up and then reverse the paper so you have that nice flat clean edge, and do just the opposite, sand from the fret down just to clean it up, and there you go. I mean, you're pretty much back to as good as new. Keep your razor, you probably notice I keep doing this, keep your razor blade clean so the little particles and stuff that are on there don't gouge into the neck. And that's about it. Now, I've done this on rosewood and ebony. I haven't done a maple one yet, only because I haven't had to. But with the maple ones, you know, I notice a lot of the maple have like a clear over them. Feel the neck first. If the neck has some kind of coating over it, a clear, I know a lot of the strats and stuff do, you may not want to mess with it. Otherwise, you're going to end up having to strip the clear or whatever's on there, the varnish or everything completely off, and redo it. But for rosewood and for ebony, I mean, it works great, and I've never had an issue with it. As long as you keep that razor blade straight up and down, you're fine. So that's it. Another installment of how to do crap cheap. So you know, get with us on chaosguitars.com, Facebook at Chaos Guitars, Instagram Chaos Guitars Official, especially Instagram because we do a lot of photos and stuff on there, and we do giveaways on Instagram too, which we're fixing to do another one soon. So got a bunch of guitars for sale too. I got the Dimebag Darrell tribute Dean that I built going up for sale. Rot, I don't know if you guys have been following Rot, the distressed paint with the gears, that's going up for sale. Still have Disco Crocodile and Murdercaster still up for sale. They're on eBay. A lot of the stuff's on eBay. And I just put my Pride and Joy War Machine, the BC Rich Warlock, the Army, Olive Drab Army Edition, up for sale. So, you know, take a look on eBay or get in touch with us, gstringchaos at gmail, and let us know. We'll hook you up. Thanks. Later.